Hello, my name is Bobby Donuffin and welcome to Trials Evolution Tracks of the Week, where we'll be showing you our favourite custom tracks made by the community. Now, apologies for the delay on this video, and this is in fact last week's favourite tracks of the week, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. So here we go with Trials Evolution Tracks of the Week. First up, we have a tribute to the upcoming Olympics, which is ingeniously called Olympics 2012 by Cub. Now this is a silhouette track with a side view, and all of the obstacles are related to events within the Olympics or London landmarks. This track can be quite difficult at times, but it is a lot of fun to play and I definitely recommend downloading it. Next we have Airport Madness by Lasse Kukkonen. Now this is a themed track which is reminiscent of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 level Airport. This is quite a short track, however if you like them with a hint of reference, then this one's definitely for you. Moving on, we have Chessboard by Navanda, and in this track you're zigzagging your way through a chessboard. Now on the first two rows and the last two rows you have to negotiate the chess pieces, but don't worry, there's plenty of well designed obstacles on the middle of the board too. This can get quite difficult at times and it is a track that benefits from playing more than once. Here we have H8 Back to Paradise by Dupree360. Now this is a track that inspired the use of the words sprawling and beautiful, and as you can see this track is very attractive. However, this track is easy to complete, but if you're looking for a break from all those hardcore ninja tracks, then this is definitely worth a try. Next up we have Little Big Man by Psycho Killman 1. Now in this track you start off as a small rider in a big world, kinda like Micro Machines. However, as you move through this track, you gradually grow in size until you're eventually a huge giant on a small world. This is a great effect because you hardly notice it at first and it gradually sneaks up on you. That makes this definitely one of my favourite tracks of this week. Moving on, we have MC3 by Masa Cookie, and in this track the acceleration and top speed have been cranked right up to allow you to get the necessary air to clear all the obstacles. Now at first it can be difficult to get used to such a high acceleration, but there is definitely a great feeling when you clear these obstacles. Here we have Pink Nightmare by Kalinius, and as you can see there's more pink here than an unofficial Bronies convention. This is a very technical track and some of the obstacles can be quite challenging, but it's the overall design that makes this one of my tracks of the week. Next up we have Realistic Valley by Too Much, and as the title suggests this is quite a realistic track in which you move through various valleys and hills. Once again what I really like about this track is the way it's designed and the way it flows from one obstacle to the next. And finally we have As Yeti by Diablo Hunters. Now this track uses a mechanic I have seen in previous skill games in which you have to avoid rotating logs as you make your way through the course. But with this being a trials track instead of a skill game, it won't end your turn if you bail. You will, however, need a smooth run and perfect timing if you do want to make it through in one go. That's it for this week's Trials tracks, so let's take a look at a couple of skill games. First up we have 9 Times by Tish Pro Soccer, and this is skill games within a skill game, 9 of them to be precise, with varying mechanics such as controlling a marble, shooting a basketball, and messing around with gravity. I really like the idea of this track, and if, like myself, you enjoy mini games, then this track is definitely worth a download. Next up we have Bungee Jump Fun by Bojangs. Now here at Donuffin Gaming we do like our basketball dunk skill games. We haven't featured one until now because they're all basically the same. However, this one throws in a bungee cord to mix things up a little. I wanted to feature this track this week for thinking outside the box, and I definitely recommend you guys go and give it a try.
I'm the future, baby.
And finally we have EF Training Scorp by Euphoric Fusion. Now this is definitely one of my favourite tracks of this week, and the best skill game I've seen in quite some time. In this track you have 9 obstacles, and they're all basically teaching you how to use advanced movements on Scorpion. What makes this track so brilliant is that you can switch between them as you please, and you can also hold down Y to show you how it's done. It's a fantastic idea, and I really would like to see more from this, and hoping to see one for the Yibo too. And that's it for this week's Trials Evolution Tracks of the Week. Big thank you as always to Alan for helping me play through the tracks and record them, and I'll leave you with this awesome little skill game called Cheese Chaser by Ojo Tango. The rules are simple, you just gotta chase the cheese and catch it, y'all, and I'll see you next time.